am Sam Cook and welcome to GameX. Today this video is coming out on the Sunday because, well, I've had a very busy work weekend and sometimes shit happens. That's a good enough excuse, right? This is the top 5 games coming out this week. Owlboy by D-Pad Studio. Owlboy is an adventure game, it's retro graphics, and it looks phenomenal. To me, apart from gameplay, which looks like it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be pretty standard fare for what you'd expect out of a genre like this, but graphically, I think that this game has found such a gorgeous look that it is worth pointing out, it is worth showing off, and it's going to be worth playing in my opinion based on that alone. I know that graphics are not the gold standard for what makes a game worth playing, but checking this one out, I feel like because the genre is such a well-known one, and having the game mechanics that it does with the flight in the platformer, I think it's going to be fun regardless of graphics, but it excels at what it sets out to do, and for that, I think it's going to be worth a play when it comes out on the 1st of November. Abode by Overflow. Abode is a VR game that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of these room scale VR games, I've had a hard time trying to figure out exactly how well they would play, but this one is another in the escape the room kind of genre. I know there's been a few done, but this one really stylistically piques my interest while I'm checking it out. It's a sci-fi noir setting, and you have to escape your apartment, you have to find clues, you gotta go through everything. I think it looks like a lot of fun because of that. I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and do much VR in my time, but I would love to be able to check out games like this when I get the chance to do so, and for that, this one, when it comes out on the 1st of November, I hope that everyone does check it out that is able to, and gives me some feedback on this one for my own personal collection of games I would like to play. Social Interaction Trainer by Gojim Pro. Now, this one may not look like much, but going on the trailer, I am getting a really funny read on this one, and sometimes a game doesn't have to wow me with gameplay or wow me with graphics. Sometimes it just has to have a fun, funny concept behind it, and this one does. It's going through socially awkward moments and how you deal with them by saying things by how your eye movement is. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's kind of funny to do. I'd like to see how this one plays out. I want to give this one a try. It's not much to look at, but for a place where there's a lot of games that are coming out in the AAA market that really cover the bases on that, not every game has to be something spectacular. Something that's small and funny, and I'm sure the price tag will reflect that when it comes out on the 3rd of November, is going to be a cool game to see. CoD Infinite Warfare by Activision. Now, I didn't want to not put this in because I would get blasted, and I also didn't want to put it in because I would get blasted, because this is definitely one of the more polarizing franchises in the gaming industry. And personally, I have no dog in this fight, I have no horse in this race, and honestly, I could care less about the Call of Duty franchise, but I know this game is gonna do financially well. It's gonna be a very good business sense game, as these games generally are. I think it's going to be a bit of one of the few that are going to remain in the franchise, and that's just because of the trends that I've seen going on in gaming. I don't know if that's for sure. Maybe this could be one of the franchises that goes on forever, but who knows? I doubt it. That being said, I did get some time in on this game during one of the beta weekends, and it's alright. It's standard FPS fare with the movement stuff. It's kind of a rehashing of Black Ops 3 in my opinion, but I liked Black Ops 3. The multiplayer in this was okay. I didn't mind it, but I've been out of the genre for so long that there's no way I was even close to being great at it. That said, It's a decent, fun game, and if you're into the franchise, you're gonna love this. If you're not into the franchise, you're not gonna love this. I am kind of excited to see the Modern Warfare remake in it, and that's gonna be fun for its own thing. I'd probably wait out until that one comes on separately, but we will get to that in a later top 5. This one comes out on the 4th of November. Intralism by KHB Soft. Intralism is a bit of a rhythm game. Well, it is a rhythm game, so I shouldn't say a bit of, but it's a very simplified UI experience for a rhythm game, where we have things like the Metronomicon that I did a review of recently, that was a very complex kind of rhythm game, in the UI experience at least. This one is very, very simple and very clean, and I really like that in this kind of genre, because it gives me a chance to really kind of just consume what it's supposed to be, and that is an up-down, left-right simulator for my keyboard while I listen to good tunes. And good tunes it does have, because besides liking how simple this was, I also really enjoyed the music that they used in the trailer. It was songs I already knew for the most part. It was songs I already enjoyed, and maybe that is just a personal bias when I am confirming that to my own kind of needs to have in a trailer or in this genre. But you know what? That is a very important thing in this rhythm game kind of sector, where the music has to be good and it has to be enjoyable for the viewer and the player. And to me, it hit every nail on the head on that beam that I put up, and everything is looking sturdy for me. This one does come out on the 4th of November. I want to check it out, and if you are into this genre in the slightest, I implore you to check it out. That is all I have for you today. I am very happy that you joined me on this day late, dollar short kind of video, but I think it turned out good. I think there are some cool games coming out. Of course, there are other ones that I did not put in this list, but if you want to talk about them in the comments below, I am more than willing to converse about other games that you think should have made the list, and that is fine by me. We are also still in our early access of GameX, so if you want to find what Steam games that will be the best for you, log in with your Steam account on GameX.io and get your free account. Find out everything about the games that you've played with our awesome analytics about ourselves. I found out some stuff I didn't know about my gaming history on Steam, and it was awesome. You find out the dollar value of your Steam account, which is kind of daunting in my case, and it's really worth checking out. I have a lot of fun with it. I really dig the system, and I hope you guys do too. If you have any feedback, you can leave it on the survey that we have up there, or you can leave some feedback in the comments below on any of our videos, and we love checking that out too. As always, I am Sam Cook. Have an awesome day.